Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam rahmatullah.
It was mentioned that we are within the energy spectrum of whom we love. Does this mean our love for our Shaykh keeps us in his energy spectrum always?
As long as you can keep that love and that you act by that love. Remember, sister, love is not the I love you and then keep texting I love you on the videos and on every email. It's not that. That's the material world. Love is when your actions are based on love, that you change yourself, you want to be an ambassador for Sayyidina Muhammad, that you exhibit good characteristics, you go out and serve humanity and say that for my love for the shaykh and love for Prophet, love for the Divine, I want to show my characteristics, and that the love is based on the actions not words. So the words are for people's entertainment, but the shaykhs they're looking at the actions. If you're sincere, support. If you're sincere, share the articles, share the things, do whatever you can to be of service, to be noticed, to be participating, and that's the importance of love. Now if you keep that love, that's when we get into the frequencies of attuning. So scientifically it's completely understood. We said programmers know, technical computer and engineering, electronic engineerings know, right? So you can program a TV remote by becoming the dummy remote. It has all the same buttons, it learned on how to be nothing, excuse the word dummy but that's what their technology people call it. Then they call their computer slave units. Why? Because there's one unit that's operating and the other ones are mimicking and imitating. This is all from the reality of attuning. When you attune yourself to someone of a higher vibration and you keep that love with your actions and good character and you keep meditating to connect with their energy, what happens? When you keep their way and keep their khuluq and keep their character, it's like you've been attuned by them. As soon as you meditate and keep their presence, their vibration is continuously in your presence. As a result it's vibrating your entire reality and it's changing you to their frequency. As a result you begin to vibrate at a much higher frequency. That's why Prophet described that 1 hour of tafakkur is like 70 years of worship. That's Einstein's theory, right? If you go the speed of light come back it would be have 70 years, but that was given by Prophet 1500 years ago. But that one person whose tafakkur is like 70 years means their vibration and the speed and the movement of their souls are so powerful that Prophet is describing it's like somebody that prayed 70 years and that's just his 1 hour of meditation. So then the shuyukh they teach that reality that every hour and moment and every day they're in that reality and that dress. They're moving at this reality, their energy and their soul. So as soon as you call upon and ask to be present with those energies, they're changing you. They're vibrating and altering your energy field. And Apple can do it, so I'm sure God's servants have much more power, right? You put an earphone and the vibration of the energy frequency of the earphone is destroying your ears and destroying your brain. You turn on your microwave, it's cooking you and the food inside there. How is it doing that? You don't see it. So they tell you, don't turn on the microwave and keep staring at it or you're cooking your eyes, because the energy inside the microwave is not limited to the microwave. It doesn't just stay in there because it's scared. You press that and it goes everywhere, but you don't see it. And I told you, you can change the remote on your television, change the channel, but you didn't see a light go and affect that television. That's not supernatural forces. How did your remote do that? So of course then when somebody connects with God's creation And if God gave them and dressed them to be more powerful than a television remote, more powerful than a microwave, and much more powerful than Apple iPhone. As soon as you connect with them, their energy field is present and begin to cook you, but in a good way. Because when the light of heavenly creatures come, they burn devils. The light of devilly creations burn humans. So the devils designed these technologies. We all have microwaves in our homes, so don't say, oh Shaykh doesn't have microwave. We have phones, microwaves, we have everything you can imagine. But whatever the devil made is meant to cook you. Whatever Allah made is designed to cook devils. So as soon as you call upon the shaykh, his microwave will begin to cook all the devils in the area. And that's why the person can't sit to meditate, because the devil within in the person says, no, 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 not now, not now. Go make a sandwich. Then they get distracted and they'll go. So that's why it's not an easy process, that they heat the person up. If they can sit within that field of energy consistently, that's when the hadith becomes alive for them. You're like 70 years of worship. Why? Because if you were able to sustain that energy, when the shaykh's energy comes and opens a portal for you, that was the talk on the portals, opens a frequency of energy that now keeps you present in that reality. How much time has transpired in that heavenly energy? When we don't understand, there's no time in the heavenly realm. So how long were you in that meditation? How long were you in that presence? And in that energy, where did they take the person and then bring them back? And that enters into immense realities of light and heavenly light, which can't be understood, but slowly people of earth will understand because of the technology of devils. They have portals now opening in many places and people will begin to see them. They have machines that are hydrogen colliders, what's this CERN device? Why? To cause a disruption in an energy field, to tear a fabric to move towards these dimensions, or to bring something of much lower demonic energies into this fabric and into this veil. So they are doing it by imitation, but Allah gave it to the heavens. So Prophet described, sit with the circles of paradise. Means what? They're portals of paradise. Those whom gather for the zikr of Allah, they're portals into paradise. And what is that? What is the reality of paradise? If people then study what is paradise, anything that goes to paradise can never leave. So it means anyone who entered in to a circle of zikr, if just for 5 minutes, will be dressed by a paradise reality that they never could have imagined. And they may not understand it until they take their last breath from this earth, inshaAllah.